Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. Don't we look imposing there with that helmet? That's pretty awesome. We're going to be doing this final push from level 66 to 70, and most probably is going to be entirely bounty based. While we're at it, if we can also raise up the jeweler, blacksmith and enchantress, mystic, then we will do that at the same time. But really, we're just looking for that last little bit to push us over the edge to level 70. I mean, putting those on and jumping straight into rifts. And once we've reached level 70, obviously we're going to have another look. God, that was quick. Get the hell out of here. Out of my face. Once we're at level 70, we're going to take a look at our skills just to make sure we are using what we want to be using. And start looking at our ideal gearing. That will probably mean a little bit of theory crafting and seeing what works and what doesn't. But who knows what the world will hold for us. And when I say the world, I mean Sanctuary, of course. Gotta remember to put out the Hydra. It's always the same when I come back after a little bit of a break. And the break today was just going around doing all the chores and stuff that I haven't done since I got back from holiday. Last thing you want to do after getting back home is then immediately do all the hoovering and hiding and stuff, but unfortunately that's what being an adult's about. Looking after your place, looking after your stuff. Things are still dying reasonably quickly. Trash mobs, however, are not getting us the level of advancement that we want, and we want to kind of be out of here. There we go. Yeah, getting stopped like that is very annoying and quite dangerous. Let's get ourselves a little bit more healing. There we go. Let's see if we can't burn through some of these a little. Go get out of my way, you bloody slow down bastards. Okay, one whole batch gone. Help us? No end. Finally. That took a lot more effort than I was expecting. Still haven't used a cheat death though, so we're doing alright in my mind. But we do need to be careful about these things. Conduit pylon will do very nicely, thank you. Let's grab all these while we're flying around and killing stuff. All of a sudden the rift gets really empty. Really empty. Anything over here? Just a couple of mobs. Wow, talk about worst time to find a conduit pylon. And of course, once we reach level 70, we're of course going to start our run for the legendary gems as well, because we need legendary gems. Nope, we are out of there. we are out of there until our teleport recharges. That was hella nasty. Getting surrounded like that is not going to happen again. Believe you me. Down to much more manageable levels of scaredness. And it is just going to get a little bit harder until we reach level 70, of course. And then we get to re-gear. I mean, we can keep checking our equipment as we level up, but the difference between now and there is going to be huge. There we go. Jailer is dead. Malice Brimstone. That's a pretty cool name. It's almost a Jedi name. Evil Jedi, of course, with a name like Malice. Either that or someone's parent really hated them. Yeah, kid, I knew you were going to grow up to be something awesome, so I called you Malice. The only person called Malice that I know of is someone that technically doesn't even exist. An underwater plumber. One of my brother's role-playing characters from the Shadowrun campaign. Or was it called Menace? We never could remember that guy's name anyway. Right, that's the way on. Good to know, in case we need to come back here.
These enemies defy all reason.
Thunderstorm up. Frozen. Of course frozen. I mean, what else are they going to do? Frozen and water is a pretty nasty combination. There's normally one place you can go though. Straight to hell! Alright, halfway there. I'm doing as much damage with Scourge explosions as I am with the Living Lightning at this point, I think. It says it's fire damage, but it looks like it's poison damage when it explodes, and that's always a little bit weird in my head. What's that? Terrorize. I suppose a bit of Parademon. Healing reduced by 25%. That's not too much of a problem. Let's grab those. I see you over there. Thinking you're tough when you're not. Can't stand the lightning. If you can't stand the lightning, then get out of the storm. Yeah, that kind of works. Could be 1%. Actually over halfway now. Just see that Scourge explosion take off huge swaths of their health at
Your
once.
defenses are nothing.
Generally speaking, Galvanizing Water is doing a huge job of keeping us alive. It is doing what it's meant to. Force weapons, of course, helping, but having 200,000 health in a shield is always a good thing. Yeah, you can terrorize me for a bit, I don't mind. we're going to get you all electrocuted, all dead. 57%. I think we found all the interesting mobs on this place. Oh, that would have been good to find at the start. Maybe we haven't. Here comes a pack of blues. Oh, Volcano Enchanted. I'll be a little bit careful with these. Always right on me with your area denials. Quit it, guys.
You dare attack me?
The good thing is, if you can keep up the magic weapon deflection long enough for galvanizing horde to be able to recover, it counts. It really does. And you'll take a hell of a lot of damage moving through those arcane enchanted bars or beams. But it can be enough to get your shield right the way back up. Oh god, there's my alarm going on in the background. Let's just run somewhere safe. That's what happens when you forget that you set one earlier in the day. Reflection, and here we go. Nope, definitely haven't run through all the interesting mobs. Oh, these guys have got a lot of hell going on. Right, we're going to back off just a little bit because I don't want to be taking them all on at the same time. Let's leave that there. Let's leave that there.
Death is no always wanted to fight.
If we just start thinning them down a little bit, that would be ideal. Nightmare is not helping us one bit. Neither is that walling, but we'll do what we can with it. There we go. Alright, we're going right out of here. Back off for a bit, just until teleport is done. And then we can re-engage. One dude dead. I think we can probably just tank the rest now. But getting stuck in a wall of thing when you've got reduced health and Desecrator underneath you and you can't really attack. We're not playing that game. We're not doing that. Alright, let's chase back around and see if there's any more of these guys left. There might be still a couple of stragglers. There's one down there. Yeah, you're the waller one. You're the annoying one. By yourself? Not a problem. With that huge horde and everything else, problem. Grab these and let's see how we're doing on the progress. It's 75%. Right, still got a little bit of area to explore on this level before we move on to the next. So let's see if we can keep that up. Only halfway through this level up to level 67. Leveling speed has definitely dropped since we've got rid of all that plus 2 XP equipment. And that's not even like intentionally, that's just taking the stuff that's going to be killing them, because otherwise we would be in here forever, actually making it through a single rift. But you guys have got a lot of big meteors coming down on you. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead. Yeah, come on, scream at me. I cast off these petty illusions. Demons are so funny.
I'm so good, I astound myself.
Right, I think we are done. Time to move on to the next area. Finish off this little bit here. And then we'll tack them down. Oh, there is still impact blues. Well, I can face tank a couple of meteors in order to deal with them. God, I hate how much he's going to teleport around. Stop it! Just, you know, stay in one place and die politely. We are on the move. Galvanizing will back up. Mostly it's just about counting the number of seconds between taking damage. Standing on that, not a problem for a little bit, but long term it can become nasty. And galvanizing ward is another thing that I kind of actually do what we need. If we had to run away every single time was starting to hurt us, it would not be practical at all. Okay, 84%, that's good for us to move on to the next area, I think. Oh, I haven't checked out over there. Right, let's very quickly just nose up. I'm not expecting to find anything, but there is, like, always the opportunity of changing our equipment over. It's not too bad. That's an improvement, so we'll do that. That's an improvement, so we'll do that. 14% extra electrocute damage. That is shock pulse we're using now. That's an improvement, but we're going to be a bit weaker. But the extra experience is going to help us, so we'll take the gamble on it. Still got a fair old hit point base and everything. Hopefully killing things a lot faster and getting more experience for them. Any last packs around here? Oh, it looks like there is. Kind of cool. Anarchist and Malign. Yeah, we're not standing directly in the middle of that. I don't mind, like, potentially taking one of those beams on, but when there's that many going on, it's just not going to be a fun party, and you know it. Especially if it's going to be directly underneath. Oh, and Molten as well, just to add to the fun. At least there's no Wallers or Frozens in there.
I don't have enough arcane power.
Okay, need a bit more arcane power. Let's get that going. Focusing a bit too much on the lightning storms there, I guess. Grab this. We'll let our lightning do most of the remaining work. There we go. One down. Molten Arcane Enchanted Plague. Not a bad combination to face, but it does mean you end up always standing somewhere a bit dangerous. 92%. You know, we might actually be able to get the Rift Guardian on this map.
You dare attack me?
Yeah, me. Alright, what do we got up here? Dead Adventurer, Rock Pile. All interesting sights, of course. The only thing I'm not keen on is if you're in the middle of a casting animation and you go to cast Nova or Lightning, doesn't always happen exactly when you expect. Sometimes it doesn't even actually recognise it's being asked for at all. Right, we're going to be just a little bit careful with this. Kind of what we're trying to avoid, just getting surrounded and mauled. They are dying quickly enough, of course. But with the waller as well, we don't want to get blocked off from places. So let's back off this way. Cool. Just that last one left. He says immediately getting pushed back into other mobs. Right, we're 99%, so those are going to definitely push us over the edge.
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
Hey, Cold Snap, how's it going? He is defeated. Can we just face tank this? Possibly. Back off just a little bit. Alright, now he's doing the frozen thing. We'll just run around here. Galvanizing Wheel is such a good skill. So useful. Oh god. Let's back up. Ah. Your crowd control skills are weak, old man. Hell, even at this point I'm not actually getting properly frozen. Grab all the goodies. And a Forgotten Soul and head on back. How did we do on Death's Breath? 2 of them. That'll be enough to raise one of these guys up. Let's start with Shen. That's level 12. And we'll do the Mystic as well. Didn't actually need one, in which case we can do Haedrig. Maximum efficiency. Okay, let's have a look at weapons. Wow, 56% extra damage. It's going to be a hell of a change. We'll switch over to that. No, we won't. 96 extra experience is needed for leveling speed. This is going to improve our followers' damage, so we'll change that over. And I don't think anything... another 16% damage loss. No, we'll change over to this, and we'll stop being double one-handed. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's salvage up a couple of things first, just to make space for it. Then we'll do the swap over. And that's not worth giving to you either, so we'll just salvage everything that's left. Now, Pig Sticker is very, very good for its fast attack speed, but it is not particularly useful as a level 60 item. So let's salvage it up. And we will drop off what we've got in the stash. Cool. Not bad, all in all. Alright. I think we can run into another one. What do you guys think? Certainly not the fastest way of leveling at the moment, but I am going to stick with the lightning as much as possible. I know that we could probably do more with a disintegrate based build, but you gotta remain true to your form. Wow, even leveling up doesn't kill them now. good demonstration of how much health they all have. Oh, you're shielding, are you? Well, we can totally deal with you. Thunderstorm play. Oh, you've got Thunderstorm as well. That's kind of cute. That is not though. Pulling me around is not fun. Don't do that.
I need arcane power.
No problem. We're going to get more arcane power by zapping all the mobs that we can. We may need to retreat out of this just a little bit. Not being particularly threatened, but it's more the wall and vortex as a combined potential to pull me right into the middle of whatever mob we have to be standing with. Just like that. Still, he's going to die quick enough. I think the space tank the rest. There we go. And another death stress. Who doesn't like death stress? They are absolutely delicious. Pour a little in your tea. Looks like this is going to be another good rift for... Ooh, let's get out of that. For monster density, if nothing else. Safe area, yes it is. Yeah, you can't really bother me that much. You can if you do that though. That's not fun. Ooh. Little side escape route, I'll take that. Now, if you could just quit it with that damn shielding crap, and let me kill the rest of you, that would be perfect. At last, the floor is clear. We can get back to what we're doing. 23% through this. There's the next pack. Let's clear around this side. Try and attract their attention. Oh god, more Frozens. Of course more Frozens. Frozens and Wallers. And Boltons. Oh my god, this is a horrible one to face as a pack. Let's just back off around this side. Don't have huge amounts of health though, so there's at least that going for us. Got these, got that. Poor Templar is dying left, right and centre. That's a little bit better for us. That's a little bit better for us. Reduces our recovery slightly, but everything else gets improved.
Need more arcane power.
Arcane power, of course, coming from using our signature spells rather than just dropping thunderstorms and lightning hydras on people. Well, there's the way out. Let's see if we can't explore this area a little better, though. This is not a bad area. We have really good 2 packs of mobs at the same time. That's probably not our best idea. Let's see if we can't thin them out a bit as we go.
Your grave awaits.
Nope. Nope. We are not sticking around for that. War and all the unfun things. They are dying at least. It's taking us a fair bit more effort to kill them than I'd like. Get a whole pack of them at the same time. There we go. I think it's down to just these guys, so we might be able to just face tank this. 1 down. And 2 down. Ah, that was an alright fight. We're about halfway through the rift now, 48%. Let's make our way back across this way. Got to watch out for these horrible, deathly pools. I mean, our Templar just went right through, giving no fucks at all. The rest of us being slightly more sensible. We're not going to spend in the glowing pink goo, like something out of Ghostbusters. Definitely the negative energy slime though, not the positive. Okay, swing back around this middle bit. If we can't find the next interesting path.
Your grave awaits.
So just drop a lightning storm on him over there just to weaken him a bit. Oh, and he died as soon as the Hydra focused on him. Alright.
Didn't see that.
Here's a big pack. Ooh, back out just because the Frozens. Well, yeah, they die quickly enough. Get right up in my face, and Scourge does a hell of a lot of damage. Up to 61%, going pretty well. Unique chest armor. We are almost certainly going to use that. Let's take a second to have a look. What have we got? Tyrael's Might. Yes please. Extra damage to demons. More resists. Basically, it is much better than what we use. Well, it's not a huge amount better, but anything that's better at this stage will help us. And doing extra damage to demons will definitely help us. 30% damage is a huge amount. Templar's definitely suffering. I can't wait to get him the level 70 Templar relic so he doesn't die. And then we can work on like giving him some proper equipment so he can fight. He's not doing a bad job at the moment, but he's mostly just like tickling the enemy. And that's not what we need him to do. We need him to actually be adding tactical advantage to us as well as tickling the enemy. Yeah, definitely feeling this extra damage to demons. It is quite huge, quite noticeable. Although these are undead at the moment, but the Fallen and that lot, they are dying very quickly. Also, the fact that it's increased our actual just general damage is not going to be it's not going to be hindering us at all. Okay, what do we got around here? This place is a bit bigger than I was expecting, actually.
I'm just warming up.
We find some more packs like these. Cool. Yeah, they are going to die pretty quickly. Illusionist, Jailer, Desecrator, Fast. Not particularly scary. Yeah, if we find another blue pack or maybe another two. Ooh, there's a goblin over there. Let's clear what we can from the area first. Oh god, he's all starting moving. Alright, fine. And we can chase after him, but at this point it's probably not worth it. There will always be more treasure goblins. And if we happen to get up there in time to do some damage to him, then I thought, alright, well, let's get back on him. Man, he is gone. Death Breath? Yes, please. And let's power through this. Oh, we can grab this first. Now we can focus on killing all the mobs. Getting surrounded. Without getting too surrounded anyway. A little bit of being surrounded is not a problem. A lot of being surrounded is. As long as we've got an actual way out and we don't get crowd controlled too much, then I don't mind it. Cool. It's about time. This'll do it.
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
Hey, Agni Dogs, I think we're going to try and face tank you. I'm not going to stand directly on that. That would be a mistake. Hey, no fair. You're not allowed to actually move while you're doing it. Templar's doing alright. Got fallen unconscious yet anyway. I wonder if this guy counts as a demon. Probably not. Probably got a special type of Rift Guardian. Put it with the area denial. It's just not fun. Alright. Agnidox is down. Let's get all of these things and head back to town.
I need to go back.
Hand that in at Auric and take stock of where we are. So we're very nearly level 68. It's not going to take us much longer to make it to level 70. Let's switch out the Wondrous Deflectors. I think the rest of it can probably just end up getting cubed. Well, sorry, salvaged. So let's do that now. And these Wondrous Deflectors don't actually provide any benefits, so they're gone. Robes of the Rigellum also don't provide any specific benefits, so they're gone. Up to 1.6 million cash, that's a hell of a lot. And 9 Death Breaths. That's actually enough for us to put something else in the cube. So at the moment we've got Scourge. What do we want on... We're not going to drop below 25% live. Poxfolds. Poxfolds is a reasonable start, I guess. Alright, let's get Poxfolds going. So we need one of these, and this is why we've bothered doing the bounty materials. We're not level 70, but we can start putting stuff in the cube and taking advantage of it. And Poxholes is just because we have nothing in there at the moment, and it is the best option we have. Well, unless we like put Thunder God's Vigor or something else in there, but we're not going to do that at the moment. Poxholes, on the other hand, will give us direct damage being dealt. 150% weapon damage every second for 5 seconds. And 15 yards is quite a huge distance. So if we keep up close in combat with stuff, then yeah, it's a little bit more dangerous for us. But it should be manageable. Anyway, that's actually taken us a fair bit of time to run through those. So I'm going to finish that episode there. Thank you very much for watching. And join me again next time for more Diablo 3. I'll see you soon.